Okay. Okay.
Sofa.
Okay. Hey. Okay. 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 Good. Good. Okay. Good. 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 Hey. Hey.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day something very peculiar happened, something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417? Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437. Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437. Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again! Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door... Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking? When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
That one. Wait. There we go. Turn it down a bit. Perfect. It says it fixed it. Please confirm. Ugh. Damn, OBS. No, I can't hear it. Great. Okay, that's great. I think it was kind of fixed. Looks like the microphone's working. But the, I can't hear the game. So that works, it's just the game's gonna be weird. You know what that means? Quit. The picture for the 430 achievement's ridiculous. Okay, now I can hear the game. So.
This is the story of a man named
Not happening. Do I gotta go all the way? Bitch.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Move.
mean?
I already did it.
Stanley
Come on,
decided
shut up.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm not going back to the broom closet. Okay, maybe I will. I like the broom closet.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Damn, this thing is a
Yet
maze.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you, take it out aggressively, resent them. I can't. Gotta get the broom closet ending. I'm not doing it again.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That's how I walk upstairs, goddammit.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
I don't know why this guy just keeps moving.
Incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
My guy keeps moving to the left.
Opened passageway.
I'm not doing that. What's in here? Is that a flashlight? Loading? This game loads too much. Ooh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
It's so dark in here. Backman
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
here.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh no, he didn't.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, but of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Honestly, I have it rebound to the right arrow because, but it's not. I don't know what's doing that.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
That's so weird.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Am I supposed to go over here? I mean, it's doing back too, so if I go keyboard mouse. Raw mouse input, mouse acceleration. If I set this to D again. He's still doing it. So I don't know, maybe he's got like a bug in his pants or something. Where are we going? Oh, there's a button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Ooh, which
Each
number am
bore
I?
the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah, now it's fixed. Ooh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
I guess that's
Was
fair.
this the only reason
I don't even know what
he was
number I
happy
am.
with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Something.
No. He refused to believe it. He
I didn't believe
couldn't
it.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Yep.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Isn't it most games where if you set something to a game that already like a key is already there, it just unsets it?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
I did.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
With this button? No. An advanced facility. You know, I feel like you could just hit the on button again.
Blackness and a rising chill of
not a loading
uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
He doesn't care.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives,
just a
it
door
will
here.
be his. And that was all he needed to
It
know.
doesn't seem right.
It was
Like you have this
perhaps
huge mine control
the
facility,
only
and there's this
thing
giant ass
worth knowing.
door in the way.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
It's Hagenstedt.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
I didn't know this
the
game
feeling
takes
of
place in
liberation.
Hagenstedt.
the immense possibility of the new path before him.
I'm not doing
This was exactly the way, right now,
I guess this is the
things were meant
the
to
backstory of
happen.
Farming Sim 13.
And Stanley was happy.
It's just you hit buttons and then you escape to Hagenstedt. It's loading again. Does it mow him down or just like the tractor calls his name? Okay, now we'll go to the escape path, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is there a... oh, I can crouch. I didn't think of that, actually. But there's a
Yet there
control
was
for
not a
that.
single person here either.
Don't get fired.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go, oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I didn't know there was a... You could keep doing the broom class. That's good.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh! What? Can I... We'll just not look at that. Kick a wallet with that... I mean, yes. You can make a lot of stuff with duct tape. Let's get out of texture loss, make elevator. What? This isn't... Missing texture seal. I want to go down, damn it. Shit. Okay, I guess you can't play with the elevator. Can I go to the bathroom now?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Damn. Where does this door go?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I just want to escape, goddammit. Loading. Oh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Is there like one for being really indecisive? I want to try that.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Because I haven't bothered to make you
Still
one.
on board with death?
I'm lazy. I guess I didn't figure that to record a bunch of those. That's fine. Is this one of those like infinite tunnels?
The door behind him
No.
was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around
Fine,
and get
dude.
back on track.
Ooh, you move slow when you crouch, but not as you like begin to crouch. Woo! It isn't because I thought you would just ban every. Well, I can see you doing that. I guess they're not gonna record anything special for that. I got some swooshy pants.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I don't think he is. Really? You're hurt at that? Put user in timeout. What?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to
Damn!
his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent
I'll hide.
end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I don't know, it's a lot of loading screens. Did I die?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every
I
bone in his
ducked.
body, killing him instantly.
But I ducked. I can't see.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
So that's fair. Some museum. There's 2 doors. There's only 1 door here. Oh wait, this is his office. I mean, he goes around here. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You broke your pen. Nature painting. How do I get up there? Spooky. Let's go up. Boring. Air vent? Oh. The apartment? See, I think I have to begin the game again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Is there a broom closet in here?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I can't read that.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room
It's the broom
so
closet
utterly
2.0.
captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Oh, a box. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say.
At
Cold
this
drinks.
point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Wow. I just want a drink. Can I tip it? No.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
It's the broom closet all over. Keep dry. Umbrella. UPS. Fine, I'll go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first
I
open
know.
door on his left to get back to
125.
business.
What's in here? Ooh, not going there.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his
I
death.
didn't think I'd die.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I didn't think I'd die. Which phone is it? Oh, this one?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you
getting your
about the
sodas
dangers
from?
of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
There's no computer at this guy's desk. Can I go in here?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
2
it
liter
perfectly
RC
well.
for that.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
Dude, vending
lounge
machines are like
first, just to
notoriously
admire
expensive.
it.
Usually it's like $1.50 in a vending machine.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beaut! But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
I
left.
don't want to do that. Okay, fine, I'll do that.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I didn't. That was scary. It's loading. There's a lot of
But
that.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Probably that one. Fine.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Who's opening these doors?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Drink! Wait in RC Cola.
Now, let's see, we went down
'Cause it's cheap.
right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
The fuck? Wait, there's a... What the fuck? Score this door go to?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No!
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
Damn it! What does it say? Mondays?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why would it be in the meeting room and not like on his desk or his computer or something?
When Stanley... Wait. Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the
Damn it.
game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
We'll go this way.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here
I
before.
wanted to go to the...
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Damn it!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Vicus!
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story
The
is
light is
back where we
brown.
just
Oh,
came
no, I guess
from.
they're all?
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Hello.
Aha! I knew we'd miss
What?
something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Ew.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So,
Pallet jack under
good
some
job.
cardboard boxes.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you
Feel
didn't
it,
put in
dude.
any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Damn it! This guy's too good. Can I? Ooh, I
All
can.
right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
4 Bravo 5.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your
it's a-
existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Where's the music? Wow. Guy's fat. You know what? I don't need to make the description descriptive. Because I don't want to. And I don't know how. Tell me what you'd put there and maybe I'll do that. Oh my god. Where's employee number 1? 6 is a badass. He got his own office. That also functions as a hallway. What's that guy? 38? 84? Broom closet. Accounting, gross.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern
There was no
will be
music.
very
Oh, I turned it off.
important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
It's gonna copy
You
and
won't want
paste.
to miss anything.
That's legit. It's a fern. I'm not putting some other description on there.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Because YouTube.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
This guy's getting pissed.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What? What? This one? You didn't open a door for me, dude. Oh, you did. Cool.
Now,
Are you just gonna send
yes,
7
this
200
is
character
exciting.
messages?
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Huh? If I just go back in my office. Can't. It's 4:27. Those limits? Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that anyway, so yeah, don't do that. Damn hallways. This one's crowded.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I have social
the
media
choice.
to link.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And
Make
that
social media then link to just nothing but the link.
Destination corresponds
Social media we blank
with
except
the
for something to link to.
counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts,
Yellow box.
the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
I was going to the right door
Our
anyway, dude.
destiny awaits. Oh, hold up. What's this?
It was the same
Confusion
place.
ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
Some low textures.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
We're supposed to do there?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hang on. Yeah. I will read on the thing. Perfect. Which restart are we on? Narrator forgets about restarts. Stanley attempts to play again, but is prevented. And the game restarts on its own.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right.
Guy needs to get his life together.
Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense,
fine.
We'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
There.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Let's see
simply
what's so
missed
good
a
about
memo.
this game. It's like a walking simulator. With like 4 choices.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
More yellow boxes.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I'm not doing this. God damn it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait,
hell?
never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Of course you do.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Democracy 3. Yeah, I'm not really trying to mess up governments. Mostly because I usually get assassinated. The religious people don't like me.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the
Soviet
skeleton of my
Union, the
own
game.
relative
I'll have
experiential
Soviet
mental
Union
subjective
DLC.
construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I have all the DLCs I don't have for Farming Sim. Because, you know, PC version. That I really don't play. Oh yeah, there's the filing cabinet. It's the Hall of Records. See, that's the
Wait,
idea.
cut the
It's like,
music. Go back and look at that
No.
fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Those line tiles, what the hell?
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
I just
after
want to get
everything
the
we've
broom
been
closet
through,
ending.
you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay, no, not the
You
door.
know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure
I say
line.
forget
What's it ever
you.
done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting,
pissing
daring,
me off.
mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
least
Why
Firewatch
don't
was
we simply
interesting.
start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting.
what I have
Just
that would
me
be
and
fun to
Stanley
play.
forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story
really
to
sure.
be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
These little twirl.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
I think I've broken him. Define fun. Doesn't make me mad at it. Isn't just walking in a straight... I guess it's not a straight line. But isn't just walking.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
What?
And that in turn means that our destination
Reverse
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask,
why would I
will
start
taking
singing the
right
fun
door
song?
lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly
that what
yes,
I do?
then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Doesn't seem
Another
like
victory
me.
for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
No. Damn you.
Oh, hold up. What's this?
Narrator forgets about previous restarts.
The
Stanley attempts to
confusion
play the
ending.
story, but is prevented,
You're
unable
not
to go
telling
anywhere
me
or do anything. The game
That's
restarts
what
on its
this
own.
is. It's all one giant ending.
Final line again.
And we're
You've
supposed to
been
restart the
following
game
along.
eight
Didn't go replicate the office of the
times?
series. Attempt to make up a story here.
That's
Narrator
really
restarts
how
the game.
all this goes?
It's no longer
it's
an
all
office with bank.
determined?
It's at a bookstore.
So now, according to
Reportedly
the
even
schedule, I
restarted.
restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Just do it, dude.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a
I could play
say in
Game
all of
Dev
this?
Tycoon.
Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep
You're gonna have to supply me with
restarting. I don't
names.
want to forget what's going
Collective
on.
chat.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't
Otherwise,
do
all
it.
of the games
I
are
won't
gonna have
do it.
ridiculous names.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Gotta get the Game Dev Tycoon DRM.
Whatever it is
everyone
that made this
pirates it.
schedule. How would we even know? Will
Names!
someone come for us? Will something happen? So,
Now slightly concerned.
okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite
Please just
sure
let me
if
get
we're
the
in the
confusion
destination
ending.
or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Okay, that's... Yeah, not doing it again. Nope! What's profanity? Does the game let you do
All
that?
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can shut this door? I mean, they should sound like something that would... Waiting input. Wait, on the desk. Maybe. This game is hell.
When
Understand
Stanley
it.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
No, he
left.
didn't. Game Dev Tycoon. There we go. No, what? Then super scary. No! They should all be disabled. Then we go settings. Music off because it's bugging the crap out of me. New. Is that gonna... Oops, not pin. Close. There we go. No, shit. Shit. There we go. That is kind of... That doesn't usually happen. Ugh. If I go display... Game... And then... display off, game... No, okay, display it is. Let's see what that gives us. No! Damn you. Oh, I guess I can just... Boop! Perfect! Make sure I can... No! There we go. Audio input. The game was doing game stuff, so that looks good. There we go. I need to give my company a name. You know what that means? Player. That's my player. Player name. Game link. Pirate mode. That's interesting. Oh, recommended. Give me some names, people. Oh, that's a fun clicky sound. Otherwise, it'll be generic company. Company. And I'll be generic goon. Generic goon. I can't be generic. I can make it player name. That's actually not a bad name for a company. I want to be generic goon though. Yeah, we'll do that. Continue. Unlock hints. Do you have any preference to that? Since I've played the game before, you can choose to use all previously gained hints in this new game. You like... I can turn that on or off. Your choice. That might help, maybe? I don't know. If you don't want to be in the fucking DeLorean garage forever. The DeLorean garage. That's what it's called now. Because Apple. Doesn't matter to me. I guess I'll turn it on then. Doesn't matter to me. Slot. What? Oh. Do that one. I don't know what I just did. Develop new game. Pick topic. Oh, there's pictures now. When did that happen? Hunting. Action? On the... This one's cheaper. They're both the same. I guess I'll choose that one. What am I calling it? USA. USA. The gum. That sequel's gonna be called #Murica. Even though this was way before that happened. We'll go with graphics. Cha-ching! Story quests. I mean, it's a hunting game, so some of them. Crank that up. Keep it. That seems about fair. Artificial intelligence? Sure. Level design? Does that seem right? I'll boop it up a bit. Monthly cost? How much is this guy living in a mansion? Yeah, it could sound good. Oh, it should probably look good. World design. Yeah. Ding! Oh, I should probably... Should I be Microsoft and just release it with bugs? This guy already knows how many bugs are in it, so he's like, yep, I fixed them all. Who needs beta testing when you have the exact number? There we go. Trash. Yeah, we'll release it. Research. Isn't there... See. One of them is like... Isn't that a thing? Generate game report. Could have been better. Good. And I like it. Oh, there's 4 of them? What kind of game comes out with no bugs? One that's not made by Microsoft. I think see favorable reviews. Such a good start. that's so good. Player name. We made it on the charts at 52. 7 fans! Hunting and action AI seems to be important for that. Develop new game. How did it sell more in its second week? Pick topic. Military. Okay, if that was Murica the game, what is the military game? Also action. On the PC. 7 fans! It's more than Ubisoft has. What's this one even called? Oil It's not a simulator, though. It's a military action game. Quest for oil. Yeah, it can't be a simulator unless it's an actual simulator. Although, anything that would like fit with an action game? Modern Shooter 2000. We'll call it Classic Shooter. Why 2000 if the year is currently 1971? Classic. No, that sounds terrible. What happened in the 1970s in the military? I feel like if they were to have a game about a previous war, it'd be like Korea. 56. Is that the year the Korean War happened? Wikipedia. Korean War. I just made that. It happened in the 50s. Oh, Korea 50. Korea 50. That's a weird name to a game. We drug civilians in the 70s, I think. Yeah, but if they were to have a game about a war... I think it would be the Korean War. How am I losing so much money? It's an action game. That can have story quests. And fuck the engine. AI. Level design. Fuck dialogue. There's a very good chance that this game is terrible. Can't look good? Company sales record with over 10. It has a company sales record with over 0 sold. Player. It's not even player 1, it's just player name. Not like that. Done? Ding! Generate game report. Korea 50. Quirky. Too soon, apparently. Have been better. On its stages. I like it. Three research points. It's a great combination. It's very important. Really? It's not bad. Research. Don't have enough RPs. Pick topic. We'll go with a vampire game. Vampire. Horror. You gotta... I don't know what to go with. Vampire or horror, and what kind of genre. And I guess a name, too. Got anything? Ugh. And then I guess whatever. So if you get a horror or something, think of the... Alucard. I don't know what that is. What genre is that? Why is everything called the game? I'll just call it Alucard. Spooky Game 9 billion. Everything is game in the name. What genre is this? I don't... action? Could be an event. That's... I'm gonna go with action again. Great combo! There we go. Alucard. I don't know what that is at all. I could have done an RPG. No, fuck story and quests. I don't think an engine needs to be that important. It's all about the... It's all about those neck biting. It is... It's Dracula backwards. It is. That's good. AI. Level today. Sound. Yeah, we don't really need world design. You gotta really be able to hear the screams of the victims. 9 chapters to notice that. Is that how it is? Oh no, Korea 50. This game is not very good. Ding! The Invento? I am not developing anything for that. 1! 5. Falls a bit short. I don't like Dracula back. It's definitely getting a sequel, though. It has its moments. Ow. Is that how it works? Takes the people playing them 9 chapters, like, I don't know what this is. That wasn't a very insight contract work. I have plenty of cash. Sort of. Engine. I don't know if I have enough money for that. I guess at the least I could do one. I'll call it Spooky Sim. Spooky Sim. Mono sound. Not the Tez. This thing's only getting me $700. That game sold terrible. Alright, develop new game. Horror. Adventure. Let's call it Spooky. Spooky something. Spooky Spooky. What rhymes with spooky and or starts with an S? Spooky. I don't know. I'll just call it Spooky S. Spooky soiree. I don't know how to spell soiree. Spooky stuff. I'm gonna call it that. We'll just call it Saturday. No gameplay. I think it needs a lot of like story and quests. And no engine. I'll go like that. This guy just keep putting in those bugs. Some dialogues in there. No AI. There. That might be how soiree is spelled. So there's spooky stuff. How did you put a bug back in? Fix it! I don't want the Tez. Spooky stuff. I really want this game to be good so I can make a sequel. Spooky stuff too. Terrible name. 7! It's enjoyable. Give me the 10. 6. This one better sell well, because that other game did not sell good. That's not bad. No, why would I click there for that? Horror and adventure is a great combination. Sound is important. Research. Need. These are all terrible genres. Spooky stuff too, even spookier. These are terrible. Time to go with virtual pet. How many points do I get? I think I have enough for game tutorials. So you think what a pet movies, something else. Research complete. Vocabulary or always the worst ones are at the top. Movies, I guess. Think of a game like movie sim called Movie Maker 2000. Cool. New game, movies, strategy, RPG, adventure, movie sim for the PC. The market's just terrible. Windows Movie Maker. Movie Maker. I don't care. Michael Bay, the game, the movie. Michael Bay. Sim. 72. What? I guess that's true. All, there we go. All simulator games need to have the year in them. That wasn't terrible. Spooky stuff. I could give you this AI. That's probably not how that's supposed to go. Graphic. Sound. World design. Wait, was there buttons I could have pressed that I didn't? Damn it. This game is not gonna do well. The ratio is all off. Farming Sim has years. Oh, to AI. That's fair. I can research. No. So we'll generate the. No, we won't. Nope. Custom engine. How expensive is this? 150 grand. What? 8? What? Because all those games were like massive flops. This one didn't even sell that good. Do some contract work. Faster! Yes! Now I can create an engine. Game engine 1. What am I calling my game engine? I'll call it the player name 2 Mark 2 S for no let's see, the 2D graphics Mark 2 mono sound 2 mono 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. I guess I can call it the player name. Unless it's the player name. No, let's do PN. It's like a word for the client. The contract was completely. Who are you, Jason? I didn't hire anyone called Jason. This guy's, I guess, stuck doing this. Game is off the market. That wasn't bad in terms of sales. I can look. Game history. 775. It made 136. I think it's the most profitable. 40, 30. Korea 50, 54. Luke. There we go. I don't think I have a good topic to go with. Technology! This is gonna be a hacking game. Actually, I think hacking's its own... What's a good technology? Technology. I'll just call it abacus. It's a calculator. That's gonna be such a boring... You're literally just playing as a calculator. What?! Uh-oh. I didn't realize I have no money. They made a game about a thing of bricks. I don't need to worry. Release this game before I run out of money, please. New record. It's a game about a calculator. What? How? How? Nice experience. I mean, I put a bunch of shit into the game, like a linear story. That's insane. The Master V. At least I should have enough money to make a new game. Well, this week is not doing so hot. What do we got here? Technology and simulation. Sound is okay. Those calculator beeping sounds. And I need a new topic. That's... Virtual pet. I don't know what genre a virtual pet game is. Sim? What topic would you say that is? I think a sim. PC's fine. We'll call it Petling. Plaything! That's a better name. Dingo, you baby sim. This game is great just because you can name games what you want. And I shouldn't suddenly get 14,000 debt. Pet game would be a sim. Okay, I did it good. Graphic, sound, world design. Mono sound! I could just... No sounds. You can play the pet game, but you can't hear your pet when it's, like, dying of dehydration. Is dehydration something that sounds, like, loud? I think you just see that they're, like, dead. Not necessarily sure you hear them, like, writhing in pain. Because the graphics is nice or something. Plaything. Almost perfect! No. Very enjoyable. Love it. Better hope that young was the right target audience. Let's see. Don't know. We'll stick with the young thing. We'll do a vocabulary game. I don't know what I want to call it, though. Also, what genre is a vocabulary game? Just on a research. I can do another topic. Detective. Zombies. While someone thinks about what a vocabulary game would be, I'm going to research a new topic. Plaything. That's probably a mature game. I might be slightly ahead of the time, though. Action. On that engine, what's a good action guy for mature? I think it's PC. I don't think... Is educational one? No. I probably would have selected educational myself. It's action, adventure, RPG, sim, and strategy. So, like, what would that be? But we'll just call it, greens. what I call a zombie game. The Awakening. What? Oh. That might be okay. Left for Deceased. I think vocab might be a casual game now that I can do that one. The Gavador G64. Good thing I've never developed for that. That I think is kind of important, actually. Yeah. Stop itching your head, dude. I don't know if we can hear mature audience. Would you be willing to give interview? I'll publish it now. Next week. Stop scratching your head. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Player name. Generic Goon. Hype 9. God, not doing that. Ding! Better user experiences research. Not what I need. You make a game about how Prisoner accidentally blows up the fucking if sports and or baseball is a genre and I can get it, I'll do that. Give me the 10! Ooh, it comes with a little star. Give me the 10. Yes! Oh, look at the sales! Do I want to move to a new office? Fine. World-class development team. Ooh, it did not sell good that week. It's a surprise hit. What do you mean, surprise? Such better user experience. If anyone can do it, I think Bruce Harper could. Gotta write down your research. Where's the make new game button? Staff list. Generic Goon. Can I hire someone? Staff management training. I don't know, I didn't train to do that. Cool. Rah. Spend 200 grand. I think that's balanced, that one. Develop new game, young. Vocabulary. Casual. That thing. That engine. Well, I'll just call it Spell It, bitch. That'll be perfect for young audiences. I could do it. I have no idea how a casual game is done. I think it's all gameplay. $82,117. Oh, this guy. Kathy! Kathy! This game my iced tea. Sound? Alright. This game is probably going to be terrible. Finish your training, lady. I want to fire her. I like that name. The Vina gear. You generate the game report. You, not that. Nine? Scumbag. She's not good. 7. Very enjoyable. What the fuck, informed gamer? Actually, I do need to do some research. Generate goon. In the world. Okay, Jasmine. Let's see. Any topic, adventure, medium, mature. Could pick a zombie adventure game. She's 11%. Upfront pay 105. Penalty was 60. Minimum score 7. That's a lot. We'll do this one. Any topic, any genre. Just make a 5. Go with that one. She was talking to her parents like, yo, I just got this new job at Player Name. Now time to ruin the... hello? Welcome aboard. You're fired. I'll accept that. What am I gonna make? Quack, quack. No. Can I... Contract refund! Fired people. We'll make a detective game. I know you just got this great job, but we don't have enough room for you. We just hired someone, and that means we need to fire someone, so you're the least senior employee. Hey, goodbye. You can research nothing. Stop scratching your head! Detective. to fight John for the job, and we gave him a spear. Law, I don't have law. Law. Detective, any genre. I have detective. Score 6. Detective sim. What would you say detective's genre is? Maybe action? Or an adventure? Yeah, that's what I'll go with. I'll call it Concrete Jungle. No, I won't. I'll call it... Chicago Noir. I got it. It's murder. That's a good name. Let's see. I don't know. Make it French. I don't think I can do that. That was an adventure. That could probably be okay. Generic goon. She sucks at everything she does. I don't have enough people. A lot of story and quests. She can do the engine because it's doesn't gotta be good. Quickly hire someone. Spell it, bitch. You're hired. Ew, you're ugly. Quickly. No AI, level design, and dialogues. She can get the A at that because it's not important. He needs to do that and that. Okay, maybe she'll do those. Deal with it, lady who's not very good at your job. Did it just go backwards? Stop drinking coffee. World design. Devin can get that and that. And maybe that too. No, I'll put you in that. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe you can do that one. Okay, no. game is gonna be terrible. Maybe it won't actually. Oh, that's a lot of research. You do that one. You do nothing. Really? They liked it? Interesting. Actually, have I not done marketing? Oh no, I have. I just don't market. It's fair. $50. Do that. I might get ding some money. Dude, you suck! Abacus are using the material. They don't make any money with it, and it just seems to be paying the league about something. What are they doing? Let them do it, I don't care. Faster! Yes! Can I research anything now? Do I have a topic that I haven't done? Actually, I might have been trying to do... oh, I have law. Denise! How do you know what my legal department does? Find contract work. Something small. Like that. Why aren't they working? What are you doing? Oh my god! It was Abacus. I thought it was the vampire game. They're modding a calculator game. That's so good. It seems like a publishing deal. Vocabulary casual. No. Zombie straight. Ugh. Okay, we're not doing that. New game. Medium. And we're gonna just call this one I don't know what to call this. Zombie shooting game. For deceased. I could call it that. Deceased. How did you already put in a bug? Okay. Be modest. This game might suck. I don't know, this one's probably okay. AI. Catty. You get that because you suck less. Devin can get that one. The same as a bug. Yeah, like when he was putting the name of the code, he's put a typo in there. Kathy. Put me on that. And Devin. You're hired. Famous. Hire someone famous. Who did I hire? Mick Brash. Does anyone know who that is? What? Seems like shit. You're hired, Jonah. I'm too cheap to do that. -1 bugs. Yes. That's right. It's so good that I don't know how you have negative bugs. You wish it's so good you wish there was a bug. Kathy. She's terrible. She doubled her salary. Ugh. For disease, you can research. Fashion. Ooh. Did you remove content for that? Maybe. You can research that. You can just chill, I guess. It was not selling so good. Oh, I didn't publish it, that's why. What is she doing? Oh, she's making the game report. Slowly. Lady! I'm so tempted to fire that stupid woman. Law, don't have. Hospital strategy, I don't have any of those. Right, develop new game. Pick topic, fashion, medium, young. Not that. Casual. On the that. And we'll go with that one. Let's call it, fashion. Fashion! Fashion! That pun doesn't work. Fashion. Star. There we go. That's a terrible name, but I don't care. You need to stop sucking. Marketing! $2 million. No, let's do it. Magazine interview. Maybe a bit early for that. I'm gonna put me on all of this. You can not research? Oh yeah, go on vacation, stupid woman. Damn. Some dialogues. Level design, I think, is design. AI, put Mick on it. Dialogues, you can put you on it. Perfect! points. But I can't make you research. Sound, graphics, well design. You can get sound and graphics. And then Jonah, yeah. I don't let the other two gimps do anything. I can't make them research though. I gotta give it not make a lot of money. The other two gimps. Ding! Kathy. You do that. You. That one. You. Can do that. You. Research. The hospital. The thing had a lot of points and the ratings aren't that good. I mean, they're not bad. 9. Wow. You researched that thing. Sales are not even that good. Okay, new game engine. No. What did I call it? It was the PN3 3M mono sound Mark 1. What happened both on? Even games that wouldn't logically have a level editor are now going to have them. Go on vacation. Yeah, thank you. He's got to finish his coffee before he can go on vacation. Alright. Find publishing deal? Detective. Any genre. Virtual pet strategy. That sounds stupid. Any casual game. There's got to be a 7. What do I have that would be good at casual? I don't think I have anything that would be good at that. Detective, any genre. Law, strategy, RPG. No. Can make a casual game. Make a casual fashion game for youngins. Oh, was it MS for mono sound? Whoops. I'll just call it high heels. Is gameplay design or tech? Not sure. Mick can get the engine. You can get that one. Better not get dinged for having a shit game. Come on. Really? Are we all taking a break? Level design, AI, dialogues. AI is all on you. Dialogues, I'll put me. Level design seems somewhat techy. We're not making a lot of money here. Market this game pretty hard. Graphic, sound, world design. There we go. This game better be a 7 or 6 or a 5 or whatever the minimum was. My monthly costs are 140 grand. Damn. Ding! Raise! Do that research. You. Game report. You. New topic. Mythology. I don't want to do that. We'll go with law. Oh no! I'm gonna get a big old fucking penalty. So don't make it right after I just made another one? Fine. It's bullshit. Find a publishing deal. Detective any genre. Medium score 7. Do that one. I'll call it a law game. Call it Your Honor. Yep. I'm gonna put me on that. Not the Stess. I can't make you do anything, but you suck at your job. I could train him, but I don't want to waste my money on him. Level design. What do I consider that? You can do that, I guess. Give you something to do. I don't know. Just do it that way. Should I give it? No, we'll give it to Devin. I don't like Kathy. She just sits there doing nothing. It's too hot. Fine. Hang on. Marketing! Come on, 6! Why do they keep fucking sucking? I only want to do a fucking contract work. Damn it. 7. Fuck. I swear to God, if this is a 6, I'm gonna be pissed off. Fuck. This is bullshit. I'm not playing with a fucking publisher again, assholes. Search a new topic. I don't think I've done anything with the hospital. Oh, it does it? Cool. I thought it didn't. It's not selling good. I can't. She's useless. I don't like Kathy, and I want to fire her. Is there a hospital one? No. Hospital sim? Yeah, that sounds okay. And I'll just call it a... Who's sick? I don't like Lady, she's so bad. Play. There, Kathy, you can have that. I'll get the engine. I know you can have it. Vani. Not the PlayStation. What is it? We got a new game. Yes! Hype it! Team Hospital is going to be amazing. Let's see. Everyone's on something. Yeah, Mick can have that. Yona Chen can have level design. Generate Goon can have that. So, you know, we can put you on that. Make the game! Graphics! Sound, crank that up. World design. Okay, I can do that. And then... Kathy. Put Devin on that. There, the entire team is in the development project. Spy. What genre would a spy logically fit into? Maybe action. Adventure? I don't know. Please don't suck. It's okay. $7.5. I'll take it. She needs to go on vacation. Stupid woman. Strong audience, everyone. I think it's an everyone game. Predicting that it will be uber successful. The market spot on the game is very positive reviews. It's a positive effect on sales. Woo, look at that. Nice. Oh, generate the game report. Duh. Yeah, go on vacation. Go on vacation now. Explanation not important. Any topic action. What was I going to develop? A spy. I can do that. Everyone medium. Give me a spy title. Come on, spy title. Alright, that's the title then. I need to make a new engine at some point. It's kind of old. Mick, that's fine. Yona Chen, do the gameplay. Kathy. Yeah, useless Kathy. I'll put Devin on it. Kathy's on vacation. It's a good thing I didn't put her on that. Oops. Decrypt message. Cooking! Administrative expenses. Is that a time clock? I think it is. 2.5 million. Well, that actually made me money. That's a surprise. Let's see. Generate goon. That's fine. Kathy. Devin. There we go. They were involved in the development, but only a small part of it because they suck. I could train them, but I'm cheap. they need to decide that they want to stop sucking on their own. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not sure why I'm marketing a game that a publisher is supposed to market for me. This game might suck. Reach level 5 with a character. Everyone leveled up. So much research. Multiplayer. Branching story. Dialogue tree. Day-night cycle. Oh no! It's freshman year all over again. Oh yeah, this game's so good. $10? Hell yeah. Everyone knows whatever game I just made. Who said that? The spy action game. Look at the sales. What? There we go. That might become a new fan favorite with my 46,000 fans. I don't know how they count the fans. Stop itching your face, dude. This guy has like headlights. Dude! We'll call it the PN3. I think it's stereo sound. Mark II. Take save game off of it. Thou cannot save game. Anything else I don't need on here? No, I think that's fine. I'd like to expand this formula to G3! People get a lot of paid vacation in a year. So 2 million. That is not a lot of sales. It's like $1 a copy. Invest over 500K in a new engine. Yeah, I did that alright. Are you two back? Great. Research. Construction! What's a good topic or a good genre for a construction game? No. Publishing. guess I'll call it property developer. 78. Text base. I should make a really quick text base with these two chimps. Branch extruder. Oh, does that mean I need to? Mick can get, yeah, the engine. I'll put, yeah, there we go. Sounds good. Putting 2 bugs at once? Damn, dude. It was probably Kathy. Never trust that woman. Can I? No. Yeah, that construction AI. Damn right. Yeah, Kathy can have that one. I don't like Kathy. Can I train? I can train you two dummies. You're gonna be a design guy. You are a tech lady. Oh, finally I can do sequels. This game absolutely needs day-night cycle. There we go. Apparently I did the research one on Kathy. Oops. It's not what I was going for. Now if I turn I can see it's not a good technology one. Maybe that one is. Ding! Good management. Kathy? Special training available for generic goon. What can I do? Boost! I think I can give one of, is it Jonah? Yeah, I can give him a boost. I don't know what that does. 10. 9. That's right. Oh, I didn't. There's a typo in the name. Oops. I didn't know that. It's definitely sequels. You need training on that one. You will train on whatever that one does. Rank 2. Can't be rank 1. Damn. Damn GTA. Sell 500,000 copies without the help of a publisher. I don't need that. That's gold. I don't even think I marketed it at all. games. It's such a quality standard. I made history with it. Insta sequel. What do I go with next? Business. You vacation. And vacation. Platinum? Damn. Did I do the report? I think I did. Develop sequel. What? My publishing deal? No, sequels I gotta do myself. What's a good game I have in here? 5.5, 5, 6.25, 7.75. My companies. I want to bring back Abacus. They seem to like that one. Oh, crap. I gotta figure out what came after the Abacus. History. Bones. Pebbles, the Abacus. I misspelled Abacus. Logarithms and the slide rule. That came next. At some point we're gonna get to the modern calculator, the TI-89. The slide rule. That's good. PC. Look at that market share. That's not that bad. Then they modded it too. There's character progression in a calculator game. These two suck so bad. She's the worst. He's not that bad. But Devin, Mick. Go! Proper developer. Can't believe no one caught that. Technology kills me. Engine. I don't know. Critical systems. Play war games. Okay. I'm a sleazebag. Yeah, put Mick on that. Marketing. Sold 1.1 million units, 12 million in sales. Graphic, sound. Not so much in world design. Generic goon. Yeah. Uh-oh. News. They've been a victim of industrial sabotage. Police are investigating. I give it a crime. New record. Racing. Really? They didn't like Slide Rule? The sequel to the hit video game Abacus misspelled? Oh no, it's just Star Games that hated it. Oh, and damn. Oh. Whatever. Boost. Great responses. I literally don't have anything being developed right now. Son on vacation. Good. Perfect. Fire. Open the single. I get agreement. You know, being able to self-publish these would be nice. Develop new game. Medium. Actually, a little sequel to. That game was terrible. That game was fashion stuff. It's Murder, the Detective. Yes! Yes. Well, that game was good. The Awakening. I think we're all good. Play them. We'll do that one. I think that one's good. The Awakening 2. Seize? No. We'll call it The Awakening 2. Yep. Try to get that puppy in there. Yeah. So many bugs. Ugh. Graphics on. There we go. Why is only one going up research? I didn't train you on the research one. Dink. Uh-oh. No! Research. Soundtrack. Search and companions. Search. Nothing. Did I just release this thing? I don't... What did I... No. I didn't. It's a really weak comment in a review. Oh, action games work well on the PlayStation. Doesn't have anything to do with the game. Do the game report. Looks like it's selling pretty good. Yes! What? Yes! There we go. Life. Like The Sims. Self-publishing media games most efficient when you have at least 100k fans. Publishing deals can get really spread and help us reach more players. Don't do not self-pub. I don't do publishers. They're mean. Perfect. Let's see how much money this gets me. No RP. Do some contract work. This one's bigger. 18, 21, 18, 24. Perfect. Internal coding on this. Okay. I'm gonna get a penalty for not doing this contract. That's kind of funny. We're in the middle of doing something else while there's a contract that's about to expire. What's that sell? 286 for 3 minutes. That's not bad. Oops. That's not a big penalty at all. Done. No, I don't have anything going. Done. Done. Done and done. Who won? Joan. I'm not actually surprised at that. Alright, that's stream for today. Bye.